been your takeaways from the series so far, and what likely to be tied here to?
Physicality, I think foremost. I think both teams are, obviously pretty heavy and like playing that style. So, and obviously with them playing in front of their home crowd, it gets them ramped up a little bit. And obviously with the pressure, early on in those two games, it's pretty. I think happy with how we kind of controlled that a little bit and fended that off. So. And it's the same thing in our building, what we're trying to do, right? So those atmospheres are always fun to play in, and we're obviously being 2-2. Good scenario coming home and get to play in front of our crowd.
Do you feel like we've seen your team's best game yet this series?
At moments, yes, for sure. I think the constant battle you have in playoffs is always trying to get better each game, right? And obviously. You don't ever want to say you've been, playing your best hockey, right? Because you want to keep building that as you go through playoffs and keep executing at a higher level. And as the games become more and more along, you want to get your game to a spot where your team thinks that it's at 100%. So no, but I think we've been doing a lot of the right things. We've been playing the right way, staying patient at times, not getting frustrated when it's easy to get frustrated, and I think executing in certain moments and scenarios that call for higher execution. So and that's the fun part about being in playoff series, right? You're always trying to chase perfection, and obviously the other team's trying to do that too. So you're kind of going head on head with trying to get to each team's game quicker.
The buzzword this morning seems to be urgency, as it is a best of three now. Just curious what that looks like for your group early.
You just said it, urgency early.
What is it? Where will we see that the most of the game?
Early.
What parts of the game will we see it in?
Every aspect.
Is it going to be
puck battles, net front battles, forecheck. Winning our races, going back to our own end, controlling the front of our net, limiting their forecheck, limiting their pace throughout the neutral zone, and go on and on and on. There's little aspects to every single game, but I mean, you literally said it. It's urgency early. Whoever gets their game quickest is typically going to control, a little bit of the momentum swings early, and obviously playing in front of our home crowd, you want to get to that early.
Not to belabor the point, but Bruce said, there's a giant gap between urgency and desperation. Desperation has that negative connotation. Is there comfort knowing that this room is filled with guys that kind of been through the ebbs and flows of series and things of that nature?
Yeah, comfort's a word. I think even in game one, your desperation to win game one is as high as any. Obviously coming out on the right foot, and obviously you got to win 16 of these things, and not one single win comes without max desperation. So I think obviously there's a gap between the two, like you said, and like Bush said, right? But I think both have an equal part in every single game that we play. Desperation in our puck battles, our net front battles, our penalty kill, desperation to recover pucks on the power play and those sorts of things, and 5-on-5, winning our battles, and that sort of thing. So it comes into play every day.